It's John Hillcock here on NME Radio. I'm backstage in a very plush green room at the Royal Albert Hall in London, where Arctic Monkeys are to play in just a few hours' time for the Teenage Cancer Trust. Alex Turner and Matt Helders are here with me now. Hello, how are you both?
Hello, John. Very well. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good, I'm great, not stressed.
You're playing, obviously, Albert Hall tonight, Teenage Cancer Trust show. Which kind of shows do you look forward to most of all? I mean, you're playing big, enormous, plush venues like this. You're playing Shepherd's Bush Empire tomorrow, which is less plush. It's good, but it's slightly less plush. Festivals, things like. Which ones do you actually look forward to? Which ones do you dread, Matt?
I like this, for instance, is a great one because it's a historical venue, obviously, an honour to play it. So this one's it's a great one when you know you're going somewhere nice. So it's a nice treat.
Does it make any difference at all, though? I mean, are there any gigs that you kind of dread, honestly?
No. Obviously, some are kind of preferable. Like, this is a real treat weekend we've got here, John, with this tonight. Obviously, playing the Royal Albert Hall for the first time will be wonderful. And then tomorrow, we're going to do a show of just our last record and some other bits, just for a few fans in the Shepherd's Bush Empire. I'm really looking forward to that because that'll be a bit sort of unusual. I mean, that excitement's sort of, even more intense because we haven't played for kind of a month and a half, so it's like we're really ready to roll.
You talk about a few other bits. I presume you're referring to the B-sides that are on the new My Propeller EP, which I've been listening to a lot this week. Are they just songs that never made it onto Humbug, or are they just things that have been lying around, or things that you've just sort of written over the last couple of months?
Yeah, they're more. We've written them more recently. The ones on some of those lyrics and that have been lying around since we recorded Humbug, but we never put them together in songs as such. So yeah, that's only recently we've kind of developed them. I like those songs myself.
Would you say that you've found your sound as Arctic Monkeys? There are certain bands, off the top of my head, Super Furry Animals, The Fall, so the kind of bands that you put on and instantly you know exactly who you are and they've got their sound and they don't sound like anyone else. Do you think you've achieved that sound, and is it the sound that you wanted to have, or do you think that it's a developing thing that's going to change as you go on, Matt?
I'd like to think it's recognisable as us, yeah, when you play it, but it's not like we'd probably go out of his way to do something different, because I suppose if you go too far that way, it's just a bit strange. But it's a developing thing. I think we don't really know what's even like the Humbug. We didn't really know what it was going to sound like when we first went in, because we obviously recorded quite a bit, and it was only probably when we put them together that the sound of the album came together.
There's one sort of thread in it though that kind of is sort of recognisable. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but it tends to cut through, even if you do try and kind of introduce other ideas and stuff, which I think is something that we have done and will continue to do. I think there's like this sort of something that distinguishes it as us, kind of seems to cut through whatever you sort of introduce.
You're doing these shows over this weekend in London, and then you're off to the US. You're doing a number of shows in California. You're playing one that you're not actually playing at Coachella, but you're playing kind of around the corner at this sort of incredible venue. How come you decided to do that?
It's a place where we hung out a lot when we were doing the record, and we just thought it'd be great to kind of make it circular and kind of end it where we sort of started this little voyage.
You talk about ending it. Does that mean that then you're ready to go and record new material for a new album this year? Is that something that's going to be happening?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we haven't really got. We've kind of said that's like where we'll stop touring this album. So, and yeah, we're eager to start working on new stuff again. It's not like we don't feel ready for like time off or anything yet again. So yeah, definitely up for recording.
Do you think you'll be working with Josh Homme and James Ford again with the new stuff?
It's hard to say because, like we were saying earlier, Josh is both parties are up for it. It's just that he's got a lot of things going on around the same time, where we'd need to start recording. But definitely, we'd definitely love to again.
Sound-wise, is it that similar sort of heavy, psychedelic 60s sort of thing that you've had going on over a lot, sort of Humbug and that sort of sound, or is there a change in sound? Can you see coming?
Yeah, we haven't even tied his shoelaces yet, John. So it's sort of hard to
But you're writing songs all the time, though, aren't you? You've always got ideas and things on the go. So if you've got any songs ready that you already know could potentially go on the new album,
Yeah, there's a few things we've been playing around together, and kind of we've spoke about how we might go about it. But yeah, like I say, we've not, we haven't started walking yet. The laces are undone. Never mind dancing.
With the reaction to Humbug, a lot's been said about the way people reacted to that. Do you ever get disappointed or disheartened by people that just decide to, oh, well, they've changed, I don't like the new stuff?
No, not really, John, 'cause I think there's plenty of people like yourself who do understand that, and, that there's enough of them to kind of combat, I suppose, whatever that other side is. But I feel like more people have kind of come up to me about this record and been like, maybe it's because it kind of had more critics than the others, but yeah, they kind of came. I feel like more people have sort of been like, oh, yeah, I love this new record, and so I don't know, really. It's just I think you just get on with what we're going to do. Yeah.
Matt, you've found a friend in P Diddy over the past couple of years, which I'm probably sure you're sick of talking about. But has anyone mentioned the fact that he's now looking to buy Crystal Palace? Have you got any insider information on that?
I tried to get the info, and he said he couldn't tell me. But he laughed it off a bit as a joke, so he didn't give me any information. But I mean, I just thought, why else would he know of Crystal Palace unless he was interested in buying it? If when